for Hollywood. Wait a minute. Cinderella story. Out of nowhere, the former greenskeeper, now about to become the master's Oh, hello there. I'm Stan the Movie Man, and this is my weekly movie review. This week I went to see Money Monster. It stars two very well-known top-line people, George Clooney, Julia Roberts, and a terrific supporting cast that includes Jack O'Connell in a very pivotal role, along with Dominic West and more. It is the story of, if you've ever seen this show, Mad Money, starring Jim Cramer on CNBC, this is the story of a guy who has one of those shows, a guy named Lee Gates. Very flashy, dance numbers, wears silly costumes, and he has suggested and highly touted a particular stock that has recently, for what is described as a computer glitch, lost a lot of money, $800 million. While he's on the air one day, he is taken hostage by a guy named Kyle Budwell, played by Jack O'Connell, who has lost $60,000 in this particular stock, and he wants to know what's going on. He is angry. He feels the system is rigged, that there is obviously something illegal going on. And at first, Gates is just, scared out of his mind because Kyle has put a explosive vest onto him, and he's got a dead man switch, and if his thumb comes off that switch, he's going to, it'll blow the vest. But talking him through all of this stuff, because it's happening live on the air, is Gates' producer, Patty Finn, played by Julia Roberts. She keeps a very cool head and tries to keep Gates calm and give him suggestions as to how he can keep Kyle calm and try to save his life. Naturally, of course, since this is happening on live TV, the police get involved, and there's also sort of a financial mystery as they try to figure out why this particular stock went in the toilet. The story of Money Monster is implausible on a couple of different levels, but the kind of Stockholm Syndrome-y kind of thing where Gates starts to empathize and help try to figure out what happened to Kyle's money, that, even though, granted, he is trying to save himself, that felt a little fantastical. And if you've seen the previews, you see them walking down a street. That leads to a pivotal scene late in the film. That also feels a little unlikely. However, as unlikely as this story is, Money Monster is very entertaining. Clooney, Roberts, and O'Connell, who are on screen or are the three principals involved in the story pretty much for the whole movie, are terrific. They have, even though they're not on screen together ever, the three of them, they have this dynamic between them because, of course, the character of Kyle doesn't know that Patty is in Gates' ear with an IFB, I believe is what they refer to them as in the TV business, and is feeding him information and trying to keep him calm. Anyway, this dynamic between the three of them works really well in the overall story. And even though, again, it's got an implausible story and the ending feels a bit, I don't know, like, okay, we have to end the movie, let's do it this way. The ending feels kind of tacked on and maybe almost a cop-out just so that the audience has kind of a feel-good moment. Overall, the film is very entertaining, and again, primarily because of Clooney, Roberts, and O'Connell. The three of them, and some additional players also, really do terrific work in making this story entertaining, if somewhat unbelievable. I'm giving it 4 stars. Go to StanTheMovieMan.com to read my complete review. You can follow me on Twitter @MovieManStan, and you can send emails to me, StanTheMovieMan@Comcast.net. Till next time, toodles.